think, and I'm sure that you're like us too. I mean, anybody that's really in this field, you're not independently wealthy. You're not getting a big research budget from anybody to be able to go out and buy. You know, some of the TV shows that you've seen some of the more fancy equipment on those. That's because they have a budget for that. You know, they have money set aside for that. Actual investigators are just buying this stuff out of their own pocket. They don't have money to go spend $10,000 on a FLIR camera, but we find ways, and we find ways to figure things out on our own, and flea markets and yard sales and thrift stores become our best friends.
Yeah, I'm really big about finding hacks and showing people how to do paranormal investigating hacks when I do my investigations.
I'm going to actually just grab something that's behind me for the cameras of Spooky TV. Hang on.
Okay.
This is something that I picked up at the Kmart here that's going out of business, the one right by the studio. This was all the rage this year at Christmas time for all the lazy people that didn't want to actually go out and string up lights, which I can say that because my wife does that. I don't have to do it. So, but all the people who go out and are looking for the easy way out to decorate their house, they came out with these laser projectors that you put in your front yard, and you plug them in and you shine them on your house, and it makes your house look like it's covered in Christmas lights, but in actuality, it's just this little thing plugged into your front yard on a stake in your grass. And they had them for sale over there, and everything's like 20, 30, 40% off. So I picked one up. So for $14, I basically have a plug-in laser grid now.
That's awesome.
Which
do they still have those, Tim?
They do. They still have some left. They probably had about 10 or 15 of them left. But this is going to be great because we can use this at Provincetown Paracon, and we can plug it in somewhere, and we don't have to worry about the ghost draining the batteries or the batteries just draining on their own, and people thinking it's a ghost. But we can make sure that we have a steady stream all night long of laser lights. So the only problem is we got to rig up a little stand for it. We got to figure that part out, and we got to figure out where to get power for it. But those are all problems we worry about later. We got the lights. They look pretty. They work. That's all that matters.
Have you? So I actually am using something that's like a toilet light. It's like a motion detector, like toilet light, and it sets off if there's motion in the room. I have to figure out how to use it though.
Yeah, I mean those are the great things to get. I always go into the Salvation Army, and if I see a baby monitor, I'll usually grab the baby monitor because those work two ways. They'll work as being something that you can use for communication from one room to another, but also it works great for like a white noise generator, like a static generator, to be able to try and pick up something through those noise. And anybody that's ever had a baby and used the baby monitor knows you get some creepy stuff coming through those things. So that's definitely worth. I mean, it's just all these little things that you can pick up here and there. And yeah, it's good to have the good equipment, the real equipment, and we'll have some of that at Provincetown Paracon as well. But sometimes it's just this little stuff that you can find along the way instead of having to invest thousands of dollars in equipment. But the best tool to bring with you is yourself, always.
Absolutely.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to us yet, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything in the future. Also, make sure that you're following Spooky South Coast across all social media, especially Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.